Hey y'all, welcome to Faith Budgets. On this channel I'll be posting videos about how we use a zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit that subscribe button and join us as we try to reach financial freedom.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video we'll be going over the paycheck breakdown and cash planning for the last paycheck in April for us. It'll be our fourth paycheck. It's a 4-week month for us. We do get paid every week on the bi-weekly scale. My husband and I both get paid bi-weekly, but we're on opposite payroll. So I get paid every other Thursday. He gets paid every other Friday on the opposite week. So we do a weekly zero-based budget after we do the monthly zero-based budget overview. So I lay it out for the whole month first to make sure all the bills are paid, and then I do it weekly and break it down into what will come out of each paycheck for each week. As far as the bills, and then whatever's left, we'll put that towards our variable spending and our sinking funds, and also savings challenges. So we are ready for the last paycheck in April, and I've got to get started on my May budget. So I'm going to try to get that done maybe this weekend. Also, my nails, going to try to get those done this weekend. I'm just running behind on everything with our trip when we got back from Houston. Just still feels like I'm just trying to catch up, but we'll get there. So that's one good thing about having the budget. I don't know, it just keeps me, I still know that I've already got that done. See, I did the April budget, back in March. Yeah, before March was over, I did the April budget. So it's already set up and ready to go. I just have to get the money out and, clean out the envelopes and restuff them and all that good stuff. So after that, we'll be ready to start with May. But if you're new, welcome. My name's Holly. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and join us. I know a lot of you maybe come back and watch and may not have hit the subscribe button yet. Just hit that subscribe button. That'll help boost my videos up and into the YouTube algorithm so that my videos will get out there to maybe reach some other like-minded budgeters or cash envelope users, cash envelope method users. So or maybe those that are interested in savings challenges or just learning to budget. I know when I was first starting out learning about the zero-based budget method and cash stuffing and how to manage everything and keep it all organized, I went to YouTube. I was watching all kinds of YouTube videos. But yeah, if you just hit that and hit the like button, it kind of, boosts my videos, I guess, to get them out there a little bit. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and commenting and subscribing. I really enjoy interacting with you guys in the comments. So if you will, leave me a comment below and let me know where you're watching from. I'm always interested, I guess, where we got back from Houston, just the different areas people might be watching from, and Texas is a big state, but we're here in Tennessee, so we traveled down to Texas for a visit there. But I may try to insert some photos, but I'll do that probably later on in the video. Let's just go ahead and get started with the budget with me. Let's flip over to April. We are ready for April paycheck number 4, so we'll flip to tab number 4. And let's get ready here. We did have some overtime. Yay for overtime. Zoom you guys in. And this planner is from Missy Money, also the binder. This is an A5 size binder. I got the tabs from Amazon. I think I have all this stuff listed below in my description. Like the link if you want to go to and see what kind of tabs these are. They're all A5 size for the planner size. And then also the tabs here, the clear ones for the month. And I think they came with the stickers as well. So it was 12 of these tabs for each month. And then it was 5 of these for the top. And I just had some stickers in my drawer, my desk drawer, and stuck on those. And then the black tabs are for just different, my meal plan section, my monthly sinking fund section, and then my goals section there for sinking funds. And I added those stickers. I think they came with those black tabs as well. So if you're interested in that, everything's in the description. I think even the link to my pen is down there, the erasable pen. I get questions sometimes and I forget to answer those in the comments. So try to remember maybe to answer them on a video. So everything's from Missy Money, and if you're interested in any of her products, I do have a discount. Faith budgets 10 and get 10% off. She has binders, the budget planner, the paper version, and she also has the digital version. And she has binders, envelopes, wallets, savings challenges, all kinds of good stuff. So if you're interested in that, her link's below, and then whenever you check out, just put that in the, I don't know what it's called, if it's called a coupon or discount code. I don't remember what the actual part is called, but whenever you're in your checkout in the cart, just put Faith Budgets 10 and get 10% off. Okay, let's just get started. This will be paycheck number 4. Take my glasses off. Like I said, we did get overtime. The estimated pay here was this one was $2,500, but we did get $2,936. So we had $436 in overtime. Yay! Thank goodness for overtime. So grateful for that. We will take it while we can get it for sure. And this was on the pay date at 4/24, and this will cover the pay period from 4/24 to 5/1, and then we'll get paid again on 5/2. So the money that's going to be staying in the bank will be the SUV, a portion of it, $300. I think the rest of it has already been set back in the account to equal that monthly payment. So what was left was $300. So then there was a cushion, $20, and half of the mortgage, $847. I do half on one check, half on another one. Then we have Verizon, $245, and a portion of the child support, $217. So then that leaves a total of $1,629 that we left in the bank. And then over here on groceries, this will be our wallet or variable spending. This will be all the categories and envelopes that I have in my wallet that I actually stuff cash into. So this is all digital left in the bank. I don't touch this money. And then there's 3 sections here that will be cash, that I will actually take the physical cash, put that in that envelope labeled in that specific category, and then spend it after that or save it. In this case, we save for the sinking funds or for the savings challenges. So, but for the wallet, we have groceries. Again, it's going to get $300 again. That seems to be working pretty well. We'll see. And then gas will be $160. And our groceries is everything. That's household, food, all the things at Walmart. And we have gas, and that's for all of our vehicles, and also for our lawnmower and tractor and boat. So lots of gas money going on, but we haven't had to increase it, so that's good. So I was thinking that we might have to increase, but we're not heavy into the mowing yet. We've had to mow already, but we're not twice a week like we normally have to do. So then we have eating out, $60. Giving, $45, shopping, $40, my medications and my prescriptions that I get throughout the month, I do $35 a week on that, and then also that helps out with if my husband has anything he needs to get for his eczema or his dermatologist visits. We'll be going back for that, I think, next week to follow up for that skin cancer that he had on his arms. And then also sometimes if I need that for his vitamins, I might get it out of that, or sometimes I take that out of self-care in my sinking funds. Just depending, like if I get this built up and I have a little extra in there, I might grab his multivitamin out of that or something. Or he might pick that up when he's at Walgreens getting my medications. Then we have miscellaneous, $40. Then we have hubby, $150. That's his all-in-one. And then we have all the denominations. I chose what I needed for each category. So that's a total of $830. And there's the denominations there. So that one's ready to go. So now this is the sinking funds, and we get to contribute some because we had that overtime. See, that's $430. I would have had $6. So very thankful for the overtime. So first up we have Sam's Club. We'll get $25. There's self-care. It's going to get $80. And gifts will get $15. Entertainment will get $100. That will go towards our Houston trip. We did go down and we flew down. We got a rent-a-car, attended my work event, and we did go see the Space Center. And we did go drive down to Galveston one day and see the beach, the ocean just a little bit, and done some walking, sightseeing a little bit there, ate some seafood. So I'll try to insert some pictures here. I didn't take a whole lot. It was a lot of driving. The traffic is crazy there, but I did take pictures at my work event, but I probably won't post those. I was in charge of the photography, and then I made a photo collage of the whole event and shared that with the team after. So I think we did have about 85 participants that came to the event. So, and I'm on the planning committee for each year for the event. So we are already in plans and talking for next year. So the theme this year was Mad Hatter, Mad Hatter Spring Fling. So we are already talking about different themes or ideas for next year's event. So it was so much fun. I loved it, meeting all of my teammates in person. I mean, we talk on our teams meetings and via email, different things like that, but just meeting in person, it's different. So I really enjoyed that. And my closest teammates that are part of the team leadership team that I'm on, we went and had breakfast that morning. So we got to have a little one-on-one time, and really, really enjoyed it. I'm very fortunate to be working with such a great team. And I've been recruiting some of my past coworkers and that are in the same industry, so they are maybe coming on board. So we may have some new employees to get trained in. So super excited about that. Very, very wonderful place to work. I don't know if I need to tell it or not. I don't know. I'm trying not to tell too much of my personal business on here, but it is a really good place to work. But it's large, very large. But anyway, I'll insert the pictures there, and you can see kind of what we did a little bit. I didn't take a whole lot of pictures, but we did have a really good time. We ate, what was it, a saltgrass steakhouse, I think is what it's called. We don't have that here. It was really good. My husband loved the steak, and I had the salmon. That was the best salmon I have ever had. It was hands down the best. But his steak was really good too. I did try a bite of his steak. And then also when we went down to Galveston, we ate at a place called Katie's Seafood, I think. So if any of you guys if you know what I'm talking about, give me a heart or thumbs up. Let me know if you liked it and tried it. And again, I already said in the beginning, let me know where you're watching from. I'm just curious now, just seeing. We got on an airplane. That was my second time on an airplane. Just my nerves were a little bit nervous because I'm used to staying home, and I'm really a quiet person, and my kids are kind of quiet. We're just not a loud bunch. My sisters are loud, but so I was a little bit overstimulated after we finally got to our room and got settled down. I did kind of have a migraine, but I don't know if it was just from getting up early to get to the airport and, just kind of tired and experiencing all those new things, worrying about making sure we had the car parked where we needed to go. We had our boarding passes. We had everything packed like we needed to pack. We made it through security, all the things, But we made it, and it was fun, and I don't have not one single regret. So nothing that a little ibuprofen and taking a little cat nap didn't fix. So we really had a good time. So it was wonderful. Can't wait to go back. We're already talking about next year. So, and I will have some coworkers to take with me next year. My husband may not go. If the other ladies that I'm talking to about coming on board, they may end up going with me. So it'll be like a girls' trip with my old co-workers. So it'll be awesome. So where was I? That was entertainment. Okay. So then we have memberships. That's for all the memberships combined together that we have. And I usually just put $20 in there if I can to account for those that are coming up throughout the year. And then we have insurance premiums. And then we have car tags. Insurance premiums $20, car tags $10, graduations $25. I think I lacked $75. For some reason, I didn't feel that yet. So I still had $75 to meet my goal for the graduation money that I want to give the kids. So I think the next check I'll probably do the $50 and we'll be done because we are about to go to graduations. My youngest son has already graduated from the welding program. He is actually doing an apprenticeship right now in Alabama. I think it's Muscle Shoals, Alabama, down there at a welding apprenticeship union place or something. I don't know. I don't understand all that, but and him and one of his friends that is in the welding class. They're staying down there in a hotel and doing all the adult things. So my baby, he's adulting. Kind of makes me sad, but I'm also proud, very proud. Proud mama. Are you guys called mom, mama, or what do you call it? I'm mama. I'm still mama. Some of my friends, I think as their kids got older, they started calling them mom. My boys still call me mama. I love it. I hope they always call me mama. So after graduations, we have Christmas, $50, lease land, $15, UT tickets, that's for our season tickets to the University of Tennessee football, that's $40, property tax $5, and then other $25. So that's a total of $430. That'll be in the sinking funds. There's the denominations there. So let's go over now to the savings challenges. So up here I have 5 currently, but I'm not working on all of them at the same time. The main 3 are the 52-week, the 12-month, and the I do. The other 2 I'm not really contributing to unless I have extra money. But the main focus is the I do savings challenge. That is my son's. I'm saving for my son's upcoming wedding. They are getting married in September, and I did just talk to him and his fiance today. They have booked the catering for the food, so excited about that we don't have to worry about, feeding people. I think they're inviting close to 200 people, so we don't have to worry about feeding and preparing the food for that many people. We are going to get it catered, so we're all going to go together. Me and my son and his fiance, and then her parents. We're all going to go together and just try to, I don't know how much everybody's paying, but I'm helping with the food and the venue and just trying to help out. We're all pitch in together and get it, so it's not so hard on all of us, to front the bill of a wedding. It's expensive. The reception and the photos, the videography, just everything. It's so expensive. Anyway. So I'm helping out as much as I can there. And then 52-week challenge, we're on week number 17, but I'm rolling up to the nearest $5, so it's going to be 20. And then 12-month is going to be 15 this week. And right now I just put what was left in there, 12, because I do have some cash left in my wallet because we were out of town. So I had a little bit extra cash. So I plan on putting that towards there if I don't need it in the entertainment. I still have to do some spending, track my spending, to make sure that I didn't need to add any more into that for maybe like eating out or maybe some parking that we had while we were in Houston. So after I do track my spending and get that all calculated from my credit card, get that cash put in the spent envelope, I'll see how much I have left in my wallet to contribute to the I Do Savings Challenge. So that's a total of $47 there for the Savings Challenge. There's the denominations, and then this is the cash planning summary. The money that we will withdraw from the bank, $1,307. And there's the denominations there. All right, let's do the zero-based budget here. So the net pay, $2,936. Then we left in the bank, $1,629. And the total cash withdrawn is $1,307. So we will make sure this is a zero-based budget. So 2,936 minus 1,629 minus 1,307 equals 0. So we have given every dollar an assignment. It knows what it's supposed to do. And it usually listens if you tell it. Tell it what to do, it usually listens unless I, have to move some stuff around. But after you get in the routine of it, it seems like it's easier to stay on board and maybe over budget just a little bit so that you don't feel like you're always going over budget. I had a problem when I first started my budget. I was trying to just, it wasn't realistic. I was putting way too little amounts of money in each category for the spending, and then I would feel defeated because we went over budget. And I was trying to scramble and find money from here and find money from there. And I had to maybe pull some from a savings folder or from a savings account and try to account for the money that I spent. So it's helpful to maybe go over just a little. And then that's what I really like, the savings challenges at the end of the week. If I do go over, I can either roll it over to another category or I can put it into savings challenges. So it took me a little bit to finally let that click and understand the savings challenges portion of it, because I thought, what are savings challenges for? Like, that's just I thought it was maybe just a kind of like a waste of time, really. But it does something with your thought process and your routine of saving the money. So anyway, it's worked on me, so I really do enjoy that. It's helped us to save money with the savings challenges and a little bit of a way to do a buffer in your budget. So anyway, I hope that's helped someone. I hope that's been kind of interesting, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think that will be it for today, and then we will come back and do the cash stuffing and savings challenges portion for this paycheck in April, and then we'll also do the May. I have to be coming out with the May. have not started, just put a few notes here, but I've got to get the May budget overview laid out and ready for the month, so then that it's easier to start with the weekly breakdown for each week as we get paid. And May will be a magic month for us, so we will get 5 paychecks in May, and also lots of different changes are coming up in May. So excited to, actually June, I guess. May and June are some, exciting changes coming up. So stay tuned for that. The budget's going to be changing up just a little bit, so I got to make some tweaks and changes, and hopefully it will increase the money that we will be able to put to sinking funds and savings challenges. That's the hope and the plan. And then also I hope that we do still continue to get overtime. That would be awesome. But we're kind of getting caught up at work now after the holiday, Good Friday, and the event with everyone being kind of off and flexing schedules and everything. So we are trending upwards, getting caught up, so we may not actually have overtime next week. I'm not sure. We will see. But I think that we still have several, like maybe doing spring breaks, and then we'll run into summer breaks. People will be taking off for vacations, so we may still have some overtime coming. Anyway, I guess that's it, guys. Send me guys back out. I will see you guys on the cash stuffing and savings challenges. Again, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. And I thank you guys again for watching, commenting. And thank you all for the prayers as well. And if you need anything, prayers for anything for you and your family, please leave them in the comments below. My sister is doing great after her surgery. So thanks again for the prayers for her. And I guess that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, sticking around this long, and I'll see you on the next one. But until then, I hope you find blessings in all the little things. Thanks, guys.